Your last can of Spam is gone. Rice is gone. Beans are gone. Mashed potatoes are gone. Everything is gone. All you have left is your skills. The ability to go out and hunt. However, because people have fantasized so much about how an SHTF looks like, a lot of folks believe that going hunting is as easy as going to the woods and shoot everything that is in front of them. They don't understand what it takes. And sadly, those will be the people who fail. Here's the thing. SHTF hunting is a lot more simple than what you think. And I'm going to discuss a couple of things so you guys can understand the simplicity that you're going to have to apply to your hunting techniques if you want to be successful. I'm saying this because we hunted in Cuba. We did it. And it was not permitted by the government. You will go to jail if they catch you. So I'm coming to you with a little bit of experience in this matter. So now here, I'm not going to tell you something that is outside the law. On the contrary, stick within the law. What I'm going to share with y'all is things to make your life simple. That way you can be successful. For example, you see folks telling you, you have to bring your entire house in a hunt. This is SHTF hunting, aka putting food on the table without overcomplicating things. So forget about the whole bringing your house with you. What is do you use? That should be your first question. What is that you use? What tools are 100% necessary for you to be successful? Let me give you an example. I have seen this 100 times. Folks going hunting and they're bringing with them 500 rounds of 22. They're going for one day and they bring 500 rounds of 22. 50 rounds would have been more than enough. But no. We got to bring 500 rounds because what if? What is what? That's all you need. I've seen folks carrying 3 or 4 boxes. 3 or 4 boxes of the ammo they're going to be using for hunting purposes. Let's say that they're hunting deers. They're bringing their rifle and they're putting in their pack a box or 2 of their caliber that they're using. What do you think that deer is made of? Steel? You already have rounds, whether it's in your magazine, whether it's in a tube, whether it's inside, you already have rounds in there. You're probably going to have between 3 to 5 rounds. And if you have a 2-fed magazine, you probably have 7, depending on your caliber. So how many more you need to put down the animal? Let's say that you need to reload for whatever reason. Why not have in your rifle, in your buttstock, ammo? I have it and it works perfectly fine. I usually have 7 rounds in there ready to go. That's the way that I set up my rifles. That way, if I need them, they're there. So what is the point of having extra ammo in your backpack? Oh, well, yeah. Well, you don't. You don't. Keep it simple. You want to have a successful hunt. Take another one. You need to have 50 magazines on you. When I'm hunting, I wear something like this. This is what I wear in my chest. Yeah, this one I can put an extra magazine in here. My Glock 20 will have a magazine. I need to bring 3 or 4 more magazines? No, I do not. What am I supposed to do with all of that? At the end of the day, and this is something that I have seen often, people can't even carry their animals back because their pack is so heavy, yet they ignore what they truly need. This is just to give you a few examples. This is why SHTF hunting, you have to bring it back to the basics as what is that you need. I'm not saying not to bring ammunition. But take, for example, if you're going moose hunting. I'm going to say moose hunting because that's what we have in here. If I'm going moose hunting, I already have ammo in there, right? For my main rifle, whether it's a 30-06, whether it's a 308, I already have it. Let's say for the sake of argument that I want to have something extra in the campsite. I would just bring one box and leave it at the campsite in a box similar to this one. Just leave it in there, just in case. But I'm not carrying none of that. In fact, I wouldn't even have to have it with me, to tell you the truth. I am more than comfortable to leave it at home. Let's say that we are hunting, and we are hunting small game. Okay, so how many rabbits are you going to be carrying back? Let's be honest here. How many rabbits are you going to be carrying back? 7, 8, 10, 25? We don't have a limit here, at least in my area, for rabbits. A box of 410 brings 25 shells. I don't want to carry back 25 rabbits. Those suckers weigh a lot. Why would I bring 5 or 6 boxes when all I need is just a handful? You going to hunt for a meal, especially for small game. If you get 5 or 6 rabbits, you're good. You all need is a handful of shells that you can have. Just keep it in your hand, put it in your pocket, and that's it. Keep it simple. You have to stay mobile. That's what people don't understand. 22, you don't need to bring a brick of 500 when all you're going to have is a handful. That's just to give you an example. Magazines. Why would you bring extra magazines when you and your rig already have one ready to go in case you run out? Because if 15 rounds is not enough to put down a bear, do you have the extra 15 rounds? That's 30 rounds. 30 rounds of hard cast bullets. God, what kind of bear is that? Even if you're not carrying in your rig and you want to carry something lighter, like I carry on the daily basics, which is the Glock 29. I have an extra 10 round magazine on the side and 10 on my tool. That's 20 rounds. Guys, I'm saying all of this so you guys can understand that SHTF hunting is not like in the movies. It's not like on television. You have to be very cautious of how you do things. You have to be aware that you have limitations. Let me give you another example. I have seen folks make this mistake over and over and over and over. I have, I don't know, $1,000 rifle that is hanging on a $12 sling. Are you insane? When this things right here is what's keeping your rifle safe. Invest in a good leather sling. You guys can see everything here is leather because it holds. No. Let's not do that. This right here is an absolute for me. An absolute. Hunting has been put up there as a romantic rite passage. Hollywood have made you believe that you can go up there and just take an animal and bring it home on your shoulders. And everybody at your house is just waiting for you, eager for you to get there so they can help you. The reality is so much different. You do not do that. You got the animal in the field. If you carry it, hopefully you're smart enough to quarter the animal so you don't kill your back. If the animal is too large, you're going to have to make 3, 4, maybe 5 trips to haul the animal back to your vehicle. It is not easy. The fantasy of SHTF hunting needs to stop. Use the tools that it will provide you food. Bring it back to the basics. What is it you need? What is the purpose of it? And forget about everything else. You're not going there to be glamorous. You're not going there to show the world that you can do it, to prove that you can do it. Nobody cares. SHTF hunting is being stealthy. It's taking the animal down, bringing it home, and do it again when it's needed. And that right there should be the reality of SHTF hunting. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next one.